By the way, Charlie's my 13-year-old senior dog. He sometimes does yoga with me at the beginning. Okay, once you're ready, let's begin in a seated position. Now you can sit in any way that it feels good for you and comfortable for you. Just take a moment to ensure I'm on Do Not Disturb. Good. All right, so you can sit cross-legged, you can extend your legs out long, really whatever feels good in your body. And then close down your eyes or soften your gaze onto one point. Just a friendly reminder that I'm here as your guide, but you are the expert in your own experience and in what you're feeling in your body. You can skip anything that I suggest. You can add in things that you know that you like and they feel good. Please just make this practice your own. I'd like to start us off with a little bit of mindfulness. See if you can tune in to the sensations in your body. What is happening inside right now? Let go of any judgment and really get curious about what you feel. So if there's an area of tension or achiness, notice where it originates and where it expands to. See if you can notice the quiet areas of your body. And then begin to observe your breath. Try not to change it just yet. Simply start to notice the rise and fall, the rhythm, and the overall quality of the breath. I'd like to invite you now to join me in a 3-part belly breath. You might find it helpful to rest one hand on the belly, one hand on your chest. And as we breathe in, we segregate 3 distinct parts: the belly, the rib cage, and the chest. So breathe in, really focus on allowing your belly to expand, and then your rib cage, then your chest rising as you sip in the last bits of air. And then exhaling, feel your chest fall, your rib cage pull in, your belly tuck in. Breathing in, belly, ribs, chest. Breathing out, chest, ribs, belly. Breathing in, belly, ribs, chest. Breathing out, chest, ribs, belly. Continue to breathe just like this. If you'd like, you can add on, continuing to breathe, but simply guide your right ear to your right shoulder, allowing the head to be heavy. Rising all the way back up. And then guiding left ear to left shoulder. Continue to breathe. belly, ribs, chest, chest, ribs, belly. Gently rise all the way back up to center. Blink open your eyes if they're closed. And we'll begin with our first shape. I'm going to do a bit of a rounding forward with the upper body and get into those hips a little bit. Move over from Charlie there. Okay, so you're going to tuck one foot in and then the other. So this is a little different than a cross-legged position because they're not stacked on top of one another. So it's just one and then the other. And then grab some pillows for you to use and lean on, probably a bigger one for comfort. And know that you can always stack your pillows and blankets as high as you'd like them to be. So if when you fold over this isn't quite enough, then you can just grab more and stack them higher and higher and higher until it's enough for you. We're going to keep the hips anchored and heavy. Take a big breath in, find length through your spine. Walk your hands forward and then over to the left and move your pillow over to the left with you. You can nook it onto your legs and wrap your arms around it if that's comfortable, or simply rest it on the floor here and fold forward. Feeling that side body stretch here as you move over to the left as well as the hip opener. We're going to be here for approximately 6 or so breaths. So just simply focus on your breath. Focusing on that 3-part belly breath. Now everybody's breath is going to be a little bit different, and your breath will be different day to day, hour to hour. Whenever your 6 breaths are complete, move extra slowly, extra gently, lifting up onto your hands, sliding your pillow and body forward, coming straight down the middle. Now I'm trying to avoid rubbing my microphone, so I'll be holding my head up. But you can rest your head all the way down to a comfortable place. And as you breathe here, encourage your body to be a little heavier, a little heavier, a little heavier. And whenever you're feeling ready to do so, slowly rising up onto your hands and turning over to the right, moving your prop with you and folding to the right. Keep your hips heavy. Find your breath. Once again, we'll be here for approximately 6 or so breaths. completing your breath cycle. And slowly rising all the way back up. Moving your prop or your pillow off to the side. Let's bring those legs out in front. You can shake them a little side to side. Maybe bending your knees and letting them drop side to side. Great. You might take a full breath in, lifting up your chest, and then relaxing to a neutral place. All right. Transitioning now to hands and knees. So taking it nice and slow, being gentle with yourself. In Yin Yoga, we are targeting the connective tissue in the body. So we really want to use the support of the ground and the pillows so that you're using less muscles and allowing yourself to relax your muscles as much as possible and sink into the pose. Okay, search your arms over here. There you go. All right, from hands and knees, we're coming into melting heart. This can be a bit of a tough pose, so if you have a big pillow, you might choose to use it. There are a lot of options, so please play with it and then find the option that serves you best. This is a chest opener and an upper back opener. So we'll start by keeping the hips over top of the knees, walking the hands forward, and melt the chest down onto a pillow or onto the ground. It can be chin, chest, or forehead, whatever feels best for you. Alternatively, you can bring your hands a little bit wider into more of a Y shape, and that can be nice. And then last but not least, some people enjoy actually elevating the hands. So bringing the hands onto the pillow or block and resting downwards. For this one, I am going to set my timer so I don't accidentally keep you here longer than you need to be. I want to encourage you to find your breath in this shape. So even though it's a really big extension, a really big opener, really focus on breathing in belly, ribs, chest. Breathing out, chest, ribs, belly. Feel the support of the ground beneath you. And allow your body to become heavy into the ground, into your props. Releasing and letting go of all the muscular tension that you can. Tune into the sensations that you're feeling in your body. Perhaps in the shoulders, spine, hips. And become really mindful. Moving 40% slower than what you want to. Press into your hands. Slowly rise up, and as you do so, notice each and every sensation as it arrives and leaves. Coming back to a hands and knees position. Take a full breath in here. And a full breath out. Good. Slowly making your way to a seated place where we'll transition down onto our backs. We're coming into a reclined butterfly for those of you who are familiar with it. And I want to suggest that we create a bit of an elevation and opening in the front of the chest now through a blanket. So if you have a blanket, then it'll be nice to use. If not, you're just going to enjoy the hip opening benefits of this reclined butterfly. I want to strongly suggest that you place pillows underneath of your knees and hips. So from seated, we'll bring the soles of the feet together and knees open wide. Now slide a pillow underneath of the knee and hip, and then again on the other side. If you have a blanket nearby, we'll get that ready for behind our back. So you'll take your blanket and fold it in half at length. I always use the hamburger hot dog reference, but it's not always great. But you want to fold it in half so that the length is cut in half. And then it'll be a long rectangle, and you'll fold it in half again. And then from here, we'll roll it. So find the longest edge and roll the longest edge. Good. So then you should end up with this long little roll. I'm going to move this pillow from behind me. A long roll. And you're going to place that roll behind you. It's going to run the length of your spine. So bring the edge of the roll right against your sacrum. Straighten it and smooth it out. Right up by your head. You might even be able to fold it under to give your head a little bit of a lift. And then scooch it up here. We'll guide our hands onto the ground and pause here. Turn the fingers to face the body. Roll your shoulders up, back, and down. Lift your chest for a big heart opener. Take a full breath in here. And a full breath out. Now, softening your gaze or closing your eyes, and very, very slowly, very, very mindfully, notice each and every vertebrae as you lower all the way down onto your back. Becoming really aware of the articulation of your spine and lowering down. Now, once you're here, I want to encourage you to lift one shoulder blade, tuck it underneath. Then lift the other shoulder blade and tuck it under. You can then choose what you want to do with your hands. Open them up to the side or rest them down by your body. Take a full breath in with me. And a full breath out. Allow your body to become heavy and relaxed. Become aware of your feet against the floor. And allow your feet to be heavy and relaxed. Become aware of your knees and hips resting on pillows. And allow them to become heavy and relaxed into the pillows. Tune into your hips and back on the floor. And allow them to become heavy and relaxed into the floor. Guide your awareness now to your chest and collarbones, noticing that space just below your collarbones, allowing them to become heavy and relaxed. Allowing your shoulders to be heavy and relaxed. Your eyebrows and eyelids heavy and relaxed. Allow your jaw to soften. And give yourself permission to totally let go in this shape. You might rest your awareness on your breath, observing the natural rhythm of your inhale, and the natural rhythm of your exhale. You're welcome to stay as you are, or if you prefer now to straighten your legs, or even to remove the blanket from behind your spine, you're welcome to make those adjustments. Know that you'll hear my voice come back in about 2 minutes' time. Until then, allow your mind to observe the sensations of the body, the rhythm of the breath, and to take in and absorb your whole experience. Please join me when taking a full breath in. And a big sigh out the mouth. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Maybe move your jaw or your head a little side to side. And then eventually bring your feet flat on the floor. And then lift your hips and drop down onto the outer left hip, drawing the knees over to the left. Let's take a full breath in here. And a full breath out. Slowly draw the knees back up towards the ceiling. Lift the hips and rotate onto the outer right hip, drawing the knees down. We'll take a full breath in here. And a full breath out. Gently roll to your right and press yourself all the way up to seated. From here, I will extend the fingertips out to the side. Take an inhale and exhale, right ear to right shoulder. On your next inhale, bring the neck back up to center. And then left ear to left shoulder on the exhale. Gently bring your head all the way back up. Noticing the lingering effects of the sensation along your neck. And then when you're ready, guiding your hands into a gesture of completion, be it on your legs or resting in a mudra. Today I'll be taking Anjali Mudra. Mudras are yoga poses for our hands. This one represents gratitude, 2 hands pressed together in front of your heart. It's been my pleasure and my honor to guide you through your practice today. Namaste. Once again, my friends, if this class resonated with you, if you enjoyed your practice, please consider donating. It really helps me keep these classes regular and coming your way. If you enjoyed the practice and you'd like to join me again, I know a few of you are joining for the first time, you might think about heading over and giving me a follow so that you can join me for future classes. Have a wonderful day. Namaste.